Hello, welcome to the super secret, not for public, too spicy conversation. What we were talking about in the public episode is how buyers are ahead of sellers right now and what your brand really needs to do in this AI first era. So now that we're just together and it's just us and whoever is brave enough to sign up for this, we're going to cover who's on the chopping block. We have to be real with this. There are some roles that are going to evolve considerably, and there are some roles that are going to go away and make room for new roles, of course. But so who's on the chopping block? And I'll go first so that you guys know how mean I want you to be. I think that terrible sellers are on the chopping block. I am seeing teams able to increase revenue without hiring more salespeople. So I think you could see an org of 20 million ARR with a significantly smaller sales team, and the people who are really good at building relationships, those are going to be the people who survive. And anybody who's in sales who is blasting out spray and play messaging, that's not going to cut it. And I think those folks are going to have to find a different job. Yeah. So, Dave, who's on the chopping block?
Most of the roles in rank and file marketing companies.
Whew.
So I think there's going to be a hollowing out of the rank and file marketing companies, people who used to manage Google Ads. Even right now, Google has been talking about with their new platform, they're going to create custom landing pages that's personalized to that particular ad, all automated, all done within Gemini, rolling out sometime in 2026. Social media posters, we got tools for that. Content writers, people who can write top of funnel marketing fluff. I think they need to, they need to find another way. The jobs that probably will remain for a while are heavy custom development, who can dev websites from scratch. Not going to be put up on Squarespace or something like that. It's going to be strategists, but I'm caveating that because usually in marketing agencies, and I know this because this is how I position myself as the agency owner, when we talked marketing strategies, it was really a marketing action plan. Here's the schedule, here's the platforms. It was a tactical implementation. It wasn't strategy. The strategy that I think is going to be valuable from marketing agencies is that they're going to have to upscale their skill set. You're going to need to bring in, the business analysts, the MBAs, the business consultant type of folks, not the marketing type of folks. So agencies, the rank and file, they're going to have to upscale. And a lot of the traditional roles of marketing are going to be gone or automated, or they're going to have to outsource overseas and become the low-cost provider because people are still going to want full-service agencies. They're just not going to want, full-service agency prices. Mm-hmm. The only thing to do about that is go overseas, or you're going to have consolidation of these marketing agencies because it's a shrinking market. There's going to be fewer players who can deal with that. There might be a new role that gets created, and that's kind of like the AI, I don't even know what to call it, but it's kind of like the AI organizer. And this is the person who says, oh, well, this is the AI tools you need. They're kind of up to date. This is the one who's going to train your model. This is the one who's going to help put those guardrails in. I don't know what to call that. I don't even think it's a marketing function, but AI is going to create some additional new roles. But the rank and file marketing agencies, I feel for you because I used to own one. We're in trouble.
Adapt or die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Randy, from a customer success perspective, who's on the chopping block?
So I have a hot, spicy take as someone who's over sales, marketing, customer success. When you have designed the system and you have orchestrated AI, there isn't a role that will not be impacted. If you think about it, at the front end, you need more of the full cycle seller because of buyers are coming in later in the journey, right? And we can be more efficient. And from a marketing, the brand and critical thinking is more important because you can do the research, competitive intelligence, you can use that for AI. And then even on the customer success side, we can scale ourselves. So we're going to be more efficient. And it's the people, just like you said, the bad sellers, the bad people in Suez who aren't doing a good job, they're chopped. I honestly don't think there's anyone, across those three functions that could not potentially be impacted. I'm not trying to steal anyone's thunder, but this is this is our reality.
I hear you. All right, Ray, who's on the chopping block?
It's funny, this question kind of contradicts the previous question we had in the podcast, like
The
empowering, not
human? Yeah.
replacing. But I
But
totally agree.
Amazon just
Well,
laid off like 15,000 people.
I
So
agree.
let's be
I
real.
agree. So here's my take. Yeah, we're getting real, right? So I think people who are not adopting AI and using AI will get replaced.
So I wanna ask like BDRs,
Uh,
SDRs,
Yeah.
what do we think about some of those roles? I think
I
some
think
of that can be automated.
I think it can be
Not the
too.
calling out, but the
Right.
nurturing.
Yeah, and I think, like a product-led growth company, I think there's a
mentioning more
lot that can be
Oh,
automated. I think it's the enterprise where someone is more valuable as a human, right?
great. So I'm thinking that people who are not using AI and adopting
yeah.
this technology will
Yeah.
be replaced with
Mhm.
people who are using this
Mhm.
technology and know
Mhm.
how to
Mhm.
leverage it in a smart way, and get left behind, right? And I think,
Yeah.
you know, every aspect of work right now will get impacted. However, I don't think there's any vertical that AI can replace totally. You'll
Mhm.
always have the human in the loop for all of those positions,
Yeah.
but you'll have the best of the best staying on top of it, monitoring, auditing, and making sure the AI input or output that it gives you is correct, is accurate. I believe we're going to see an increase of accuracy teams,
Mhm.
quality AI
Mhm,
teams that are
mhm.
monitoring the output of the AI and making sure that what we're getting is correct. So yeah, I think the people who are not adopting this technology and
Yeah.
embracing it. Sorry, I think.
I feel you. So be the best at what you do, leverage the technology instead of ignoring it. And I think we've got our super team of the future. Well, thank you so much, guys. Those of you brave enough to listen, I hope you took something good away from this. We'll see you next month.